It has been very fascinating to work on the issue of moral discernment, and it's a challenge that we are having to face. It's a challenge that we have to pick up. Why are the challenges and where are the challenges? My name is Myriam Wijlens. I'm the co-convener of the study group Moral Discernment and Churches of the Faith and Order Commission. I have been doing this since 2015, and we are still working on this. I do this together with Father Vladimir Shmali from the Russian Orthodox Church. The churches are increasingly meeting ethical questions that really cause tensions and sometimes even endanger the unity of the church. It can be a tension within the church, even leading them to split up, but it can also really prevent the churches from engaging in a dialogue with each other on ethical questions because they can't see common ground. So what did we do? Well, we said, let's first begin by listening to each other and ask each other, how does your church actually engage in a moral discernment process? And we have collected all of that in this book. It's called Churches and Moral Discernment, Learning from Traditions. But we also discovered this is not sufficient. We have to do more. So we said, let's look how the churches actually met some of the challenges on moral, ethical questions in the past. What can we really learn from the past? Because the churches are faced with ethical issues is really not new. These processes in which we engage 14 subjects, you can put them in 7 headings basically, but we have published them all in a second volume. And then we thus had the basis. We now knew how do the churches do a self-description. We learned a lot from history, and then we began to draft a study document, because our task really was, can we offer a tool to the churches that will help them to understand, first of all, what's happening, even within my own church, what is actually happening when we come to a moral decision, and then to engage with each other in dialogue. I think you will be surprised, you will be pleased. Wouldn't you want to learn how it comes that based on scripture, we nevertheless, over the course of history, and at the same time, we might come to different interpretations on ethical questions? I'm really inviting you to come and join us for these webinars. They are going to be of great interest. They're going to be lively. You will be able to hear some of the people who were engaged in this process and some of the guests who have read it already and will present a first impression to you and to us. So it would be wonderful to see you again at our webinars.